I was starving about half an hour ago. I decided to cook myself 500 grams, 25% fat beef mince. I have eaten half of the pack and I'm full. If I was eating carbs, high sugar, processed stuff, I can tell you I'll be able to eat calories upon calories of that. This is why it's so important to fuel your body with the right things, i.e. high fat and high protein. Why? Because your satiety signals are way more in check than if you were loading your body with shitloads of carbs and shitloads of processed foods. Today is also very exciting because I have a call booked with carnivore coach Peter. I didn't even know you could be a qualified carnivore coach, and as soon as I saw this on last week, I jumped straight onto it because I want to be giving people the right information, so I feel like I need to be credited with the right, what do you call it? Certification, because I have my PT qualification. That's training's not a problem. Nutrition wise, what we learn in nutrition courses, your book standard, is bollocks. This is why I'm saying Slam Culture, which is my brand, Slam with Shan, we go against the grain. I am now officially part of the carnivore community. I am just so on that train, on that mindset of the importance of eating like this. So I want to learn more. I'm obviously telling you my journey of being on it, and I actually want to help other people because it has genuinely changed my life in terms of my physique, in terms of my strength, in terms of every single possible thing you can think of. Sleep, recovery in the gym, mental focus, mindset, just in all walks and aspects of my life. I just feel this way of eating is exactly what I should be doing and what other people should be trying. If you're a coach and you're a PT and you not go against the grain, but you are very much against, don't limit yourself to cutting out carbs and things like that. I used to be that person. I am coming from a place of, I used to be that coach where I would give my clients and myself 4 to 5 meals a day, steps upon steps, cardio, 30 minutes plus, 5 days a week. That stuff is so unnecessary. It has a place depending on what you want to achieve. For most, if you're looking at a health point of view, eating shitloads of carbs is literally just being converted into glucose. Your body is constantly under inflammation. Your body doesn't want to keep having to deal with sugar and glucose all the time. Like, it really does not. Getting ready for our call with Coach Peter. I am so excited. I think he's based in America. I still can't believe I'm so full off half a pack of mints.
Hey Shannon, can you hear me okay?
Hey, yes, I can. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? You're right. Yeah, so I work in the fitness industry. I'm actually a PT myself. And I've been doing that for years, probably like 10 years or so. And on the side, I do a lot of my music and singing and songwriting, but the fitness pays my bills right now. So yeah, I used to compete as well. I used to do bikini bodybuilding. I did a lot of meal plans for clients a couple of years ago, but I've stepped away from the nutrition side. And I'm more face-to-face PT now, but I want to get back into online. But this is my whole thing. I'm reluctant to go back into nutrition because I feel like everything I've been taught is a lie. I've experienced it myself, so now I want to help other people go through it and learn things too. Back in 2020, end of 2023, I was told about carnivore. Within the first 2 weeks, I'm one of those all or nothing people. So I went and got my mince, my eggs, and I did it for a couple of weeks. So people say they get the keto flu from doing that. I didn't actually get anything like that. I kind of transitioned quite well, but it was around Christmas time. So when it came to Christmas, I ended up being with my family. I ate your traditional Christmas foods, and it was very much on and off for a good couple of years until about, I'd say 6 months ago. I've been more strict carnivore, but I still do have carbs, so I would say more keto carnivore, but I'm on the road to become strict because I feel better. Because at the moment I feel like I'm telling about my experience, but I don't have like the science to almost back it. Typically at the moment I'm having breakfast is usually 25% fat beef mince. I have 250 grams. I don't weigh my food, but I know that's what it is because I used to track a lot before. And then later on in the day, I'll have 3 pork sausages, bacon, and about 5 eggs with cheese. So this is why I'm kind of still keto carnivore, because some days I'll have that, some days I won't. So I'm kind of hovering between those foods, but it fills me up. Do you follow Eddie Abu, because it's funny, I actually didn't know who he was until like a few months ago, but I was started carnivore before I even knew who Eddie Abu was, and he kind of preaches carnivore, doesn't he? He was my friend's coach. It's so close to home. I've never met him, but yeah, he's literally like half an hour from me, Eddie Abu. I've made my coaching brand Slam Culture. So slam being like the slamming weights, but it actually stands for stay limitless, achieve more. So I've essentially made it into the whole business. And this is again why I want to go more into carnivore, because it does go against the grain, and I want more people to understand why. And people will look at me and think, oh, she's the girl who slam weights, and you know, now she's preaching something that's incorrect. But I can go back and say, well, actually it's not. It's very optimal. So in 4 months' time, I will be officially a carnivore coach. But between now and then, I have access to the education system. I can obviously learn everything and understand the science behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. This was like a massive milestone to me, and it wasn't even a debate in my head. This is so important. Like, not only has it changed my life, but I want to change other people's lives. I actually don't really eat chicken on this carnivore way, because chicken's like really, it's high in protein, but it's really low in fat. So I feel like it doesn't necessarily fill me up. But I actually saw this recipe on TikTok. I made it for me and my friend the other week. This is a chicken breast cut in half, and then inside I've got mozzarella, oh my god, red pesto sauce, pepperoni slices, I've got 6, and Cajun seasoning. Shove it in the air fryer for 10 to 12 minutes on each side, depending on obviously how thick the breast is. Oh wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. So guys, I looked at yesterday a pumpkin spice latte variation, Carnivore-Friendly. So I was back and forth with ChatGPT yesterday. It says it will taste creamy and silky like a real latte, warm with an autumn spice flavour, sweet smelling without the sugar, 0 carb obviously except the cream, no insulin spike, and 10 times better than Starbucks. Obviously at a very low cost too. That look great. That is thick. Look how thick that is. Thick that is. That's extra thick double cream. Right, cream is in there. Instant coffee, cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Guess I am gonna die of old age.
Can't do it with that. There you go, look at that. That's better, isn't it? Ginger. A third of a teaspoon. How do you measure a third of a teaspoon? Already smells like pumpkin spice. Nutmeg. Would you say that's a quarter? Would you say that's a quarter of a teaspoon? I'd rather it be overpowering and then I can claw back. So now I'm going to stir. Actually, it does smell quite nice, you know. That's the word. I'm going to become a barrister. Who needs Starbucks when you've got Shannon Marie down the road? Will she turn around and be like, can I come to Shambucks, please, for a pumpkin spice latte? Usually I like my coffee strong, but I'm actually just going to put 1 in. Oh my god, it actually smells like pumpkin fucking spice. Smell that. Oh, I love this. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of cinnamon on top. Look at that, mate. I am fucking amazing. I'm scared. Watch us just throw it out. Something's a bit strong in there. Wait, something's really overpowering in this and I can't work out what it is. Yeah, something sweet. Hang on. Oh, that's better. That's better with the sweetener. So maybe the measurements are actually okay. Better, innit? I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT how to make a sweetener without the syrup. Hang on. Okay, so we just tried it and it tasted a bit weird, but with sweeteners in, it tastes way better. So how am I making it sweeter without the actual sweetener? Rate it out of 10. I'll say about
8.
Oh wow, that's high.
It's good.
I was gonna give myself about a 6.5.
It's good.
So double cream has natural sweeteners, so you can increase the cream to make it sweeter, or you can add vanilla extract. Oh, that's a good point. Or you add more cinnamon, which tricks your taste buds into thinking something is sweet. I might try add butter. It melts into the cream, tastes like a sweet. I'm gonna try loads of stuff. It's a good starting point. I'm really happy with that. Oh yeah, that's nice, but it's a bit gritty, but that's the only thing.